Today I'm going to show you how to cut a square cut with a handsaw. I'm going to be using a pole saw, but any type of handsaw, the principles are the same. So start by marking your cut. I'm going to be cutting the end of this beam square. So mark it around the beam. You want to mark it on all three sides that you can see. And the general rule when doing these kind of cuts is you want to make sure you only cut where you can see. So you're going to want to cut along your line, but you don't want to just cut straight through the beam because you can't see this line here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this top. Just score it and cut. Okay, so I've got my starter cut in there. Now, I'm going to start cutting along this side. And I'm going to make sure not to cut down this direction. So, I'm cutting here and I can see this line. And I'm going to cut at an angle like this and cut straight down. And this way I can make tiny adjustments as I go. And just following that line straight down. Making sure I stay right on that line. Now that I've cut here and here, I'm going to make sure the center of my beam is just as deep. Yep, I'm cutting corner to corner. So I've cut corner to corner there. Now I'm going to switch around to the other side. And I'm going to cut down this line now. Doing the same thing but from this side. And this will work for smaller cuts as well. You may just have to put your piece of wood in a vise or clamp it down. But the principle's the same. I love the smell. Okay, beep beep. Thank you. Now that I've cut corner to corner on this side, I come and cut through the center. And I've cut through enough that it guides my saw pretty well at this point. attach my waist. So that it doesn't split out. There we go. Now we have a nice square cut on the end of that beam. You can see it's nice and smooth, no bumps. And if we take our framing square, we can see that it's nice and square. You can see that. It's a pretty good cut for a handsaw. Come back and watch some of my other videos. I'm working on a timber framing project. That's why I'm cutting through this big beam here. This is going to be one of the posts in a small timber frame I'm making. Here's one of the posts I just finished today. I'm cutting tenons and mortises in it. And it's going to be a small 16-foot by 12-foot timber frame.
Hi, baby girl.